I'll start with Class Dojo. Class Dojo is a useful tool used by educators and professionals. This digital resource provides an opportunity for teachers and parents to better connect in correlation to student behavior, active participation, progress reports, and many more. I've used it in the fourth grade class that I'm currently observing to connect with parents and keep track of behavior throughout the school day. A possible challenge with this resource is that as teachers are keeping track of student progress, they're more often than not using their phones or their laptops. That could take away time from active teacher and student engagement in real time. So that could be a possible negative to Class Dojo, unless the teacher takes notes and then records it later. The second resource I found is called Beam. It's an interactive digital resource that students and educators and teachers may use to actively engage students in categories such as education, sports, music, and others. Beam can benefit teachers and students by differentiating curriculum, subject to the topic and core content being currently learned or instructed. A possible challenge with Beam is the lack of real life application and possible misinteraction with peers and teachers. As education is now highly integrated with digital multimedia tools and sources, interpersonal interactions and relationships may suffer, which may have separate negative effects on the learner. This is Beam. You would have to sign up for Beam. Epic is another great digital, the parents, you would need a code. Let me see. Right, so there's plans for students and parents and then educators. But Epic is another great digital resource for children and educators and parents alike. The online resource provides an extensive selection of books, audiobooks, and read-alongs to be utilized for both classroom and outside personal use. A possible challenge with this resource, however, is that students, again, are in a way losing the physical aspect of reading a physical book, like paperback or hardcover. An obvious disadvantage would be the amount of screen time a student is exposed to in our digitally forward time. But yes, you would have to sign up for this as well, and there is a class code. The fourth resource that I researched is called Buncee by Capstone. It's a great resource for educators and admin. It helps teachers create lesson plans online with engagement possibilities with other educators. So it's like a community. Educators can manage their virtual classroom assignments and projects and also have access to an extensive library of templates which are ready for use in the classroom. There is also an option of provided training and support if needed. A possible challenge I see with this resource, it has to do with the ready-to-made templates. I guess in a way you can kind of, as an educator, you can kind of lose, I guess, the originality aspect of teaching and making your own templates in a way. But I could see it being very useful too. I guess each teacher would have to differentiate it and edit it, each template according to the environment of their own classroom and whatever curriculum that they're teaching at the time. The final resource is called Edpuzzle. It's a great platform for both students and teachers as it provides online, digital, and interactive lessons and lesson plans. Teachers may use original lessons provided by Edpuzzle, or they may construct their own. Students will follow along using a digital device, giving the teacher access to instant, formative, and summative assessments. The educator is then able to assess class participation as well as individual student progress in real time. A possible challenge to this resource is the lack of hands-on experience students may not receive now that much of their learning is held online or digitally. So that is Edpuzzle.